In this video, we're going to talk about this product called Sligrid. It seems to be a great place where you can collaborate with your team and capture knowledge and share it really easily. So stay tuned for this one. I think you might like this product. Hey everybody, this is David Ferguson with Tech Smart Boss here with another video. We're going to take a look at this product called Sligrid. I think it's a play on terms. It's slides and grids kind of put together. It's a knowledge tool, kind of a new take on wiki pages. So it's designed to put all of your information together, share it with your team, and whoever you want to share it with, really. And looks pretty interesting. What I like the most about it, it's got a free option. So I always love to try the free, and it's pretty good free. You can get 100 private grids, 3 workspaces, we'll figure out what those are, and 5 members per workspace. So that's actually pretty decent for a small team. They do have an offer if you sign up before October 30th, which I am, then you get their premium for free. But by the time you see this video, that might be expired. It might not. Depends on how fast I get this out on YouTube. That's why you got to subscribe to the channel so you always get the latest video. So let's go ahead and join for free. See how this works. So notice that they're going to either have you sign in with Google or Slack. Now, you know I like doing email because what happens if either of these services kind of, ban you or suspend your account, you're in trouble. But I like the Slack integration. That's a really nice piece. And if I'm looking at their screenshots, it looks like this product kind of integrates really well with Slack. I'm going to pick Google in this particular case. I'm going to sign up under my TechSmart Boss Google account. And that's one of the reasons we recommend Google or G Suite as part of your tech stack, because it does integrate so well with so many different things. Now, let's see if I can remember my password without going to my password manager. Let's take a look. I'm going to try one more, and then I'm going to go to my password manager. All right, stay tuned. I'm going to be right back. Let me go get my password. Okay, I'm back. So what I did is I actually went out to Dashlane and copied my password and brought it in here. And Dashlane must be out of date. Let's try this one. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so I logged in with Google after many tries to figure out my password. And I'm right into their onboarding now. And it looks like pick a nice ID. So the user ID appears, it's going to kind of be my profile URL and is unique to me. I want to pick TechSmart Boss as my ID and create my account. So it's creating now. That's pretty smooth, taking me right into it. And now I'm here. And it brought in some of my probably Gravatar or went out and did an API call, probably against Clearbit, and brought my logo based on my domain, which is really nice. And it's telling me I can create a grid. Before I create a grid, let me go ahead and get through their little onboarding here. Let's take a look at what we have here. So this left side menu does look very much like a Slack. They have the concept of channels, and I would assume that these hashtag items are your channels, and then these indicate the grids or the wiki articles within your channel. So for example, let's click on this welcome grid, and this kind of shows us, again, more onboarding here, kind of the basics. So yeah, you have a channel. Let's see if I can, yep, you could slide this over. You can navigate, read in presentation mode. Let's actually click around to some other examples. Business mode. So this looks a little more like a wiki where you can put in key information. Let's see what else they have. Mind maps, pretty nice. Now, one thing I noticed is that concept of slides and grids. We've got a mind map here. If I hit this icon here, present in slide mode, you'll see it turns into actual slides. So I can imagine this is really useful if you're presenting on a big screen in a meeting or even on a remote screen share. There's a sticky note where you just want to put things together. Let's go ahead and add a sticky note here. And you'll see it's just pretty simple. Testing and add a note. Can't really get much easier than that. So I can continue to build boards where I add notes, maybe reminders or important things. Value proposition card. So this looks like it has a little bit of an image formatting behind based on a specific design based on strategizer.com, it looks like, where you can mind map and build some kind of strategy there. Let's actually make a new grid from scratch. See what they have here. So again, I can pick a channel, give it a title. I'll just call it testing. And let's see what more settings there are, a description. And then let's take a look at all the options they have here. So they've got your standard 4x4 grid, a blog post. So that's interesting. You can collaborate and brainstorm on blogging. We talk a lot about leveraging your team to come up with your ideas for what you're going to write about that Google is going to send you traffic on. So that's a nice one. A Cornell note looks like a specific format based on a Cornell note concept. Just a regular old document. A flexible grid, that's what we were looking at, looks like with the sticky note one. And if I scroll, you'll see there's a lot more mind map, a meeting facilitator canvas. That's an interesting one. I might pick that one. And then they've got a SWOT analysis. I just did a podcast on SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So this will be a great way to do that. And look at that, a persona. We talk about customer personas all the time. So let's go ahead and do a customer persona one. And you can kind of see it lays it out in a grid. You can go through and click and just type, and it's really easy. And once you've got the information in there or you want to collaborate, I see where I can invite other team members, get a shareable link, member access. I can like it. So this is kind of that collaboration where I can switch between people and workstations. And pretty straightforward. I can follow others. So not very difficult at all. Let's actually see what they have on there. So I'm going to click on their ID. So now look at their page. They give you a lot more examples where they've got about different channels here. See if I click on one of these. Using it as their knowledge base gives you a step-by-step 1, 2, 3, 4. So this gives you lots of ideas on how to use this business model, flexible grid, use cases, brainstorming. I mentioned that. This looks like it'll be really good for brainstorming. So this is knowledge base, building a knowledge base. So lots of different use cases. I didn't explore the Slack, but I'm sure if I got into there, I could learn more about the Slack integration. But this looks pretty good. It's free. There's a premium. If you get in on this, you can get a premium as well. So if you're looking for a solution like this, definitely check it out. Look at the channels. You can do public and private. So that's really nice. I always like to keep private information private. So I like this tool. Hey, if you like this type of video review, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also check out our Facebook page and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about Sligrid. And if you have any other tools or technologies you'd like me to take a look at, leave a comment and I'll be happy to do those as well. Talk to you soon.